Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulalia, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So, if you remember last time, we set up a space station here around the Mun. The Mun Station Science Mark I module was successfully docked, and so we've now got the ability to process science from here above the Mun. And if I head back to the research archives, the science archives here, and I come to Kerbal and I come to the Mun, you will see that the biomes, we got 4 reports from the Highland Craters biome. That is just one out of a lot of different biomes. There's, I don't know, a dozen or so there, it looks like on the list. And so the goal of the space station is to have a lander that can come up, drop off all of its science, refuel, and then go back down into another biome and do that so that we can get lots and lots of science, and we'll plant lots of flags, and maybe we'll also ship off a rover at some point with one of the refuel things. And so that is the plan, is to kind of milk the Mun for all its science and then move on to like Minmus, for example, or perhaps do some space plane building or here on Kerbal and visit some of the Kerbal biomes for science. That being said, it does take me quite a bit to build the part I need to go dock and then fly it up and put it and dock it, and it's going to be very repetitive over all of these modules. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to time-lapse all the way up until the actual docking portion, so the construction, the launching, the getting it to the Mun, the lining up of the orbits, all that stuff will just be kind of like a time-lapse little montage deal, and then I'll bring you guys in as I'm getting close and actually coupling them together, and then we can start deciding on what targets we want to go for our Mun mission. So first off, I need to double check what kind of docking ports I've got on our station. So let me just fly this. I want to see, you know, what kind of openings it's got, because I know this end is closed off. Alright, so let's see here. Is there a docking port on this side? No, this is a solid rocket, and this is a docking port, so I do have to undock this. It's an empty fuel tank, so we can just get rid of that and push it aside somehow with probably with some sort of engine or something. So that's good. That makes it nice and easy. Okay, so I will begin work on the vehicle to take up. It's gonna probably be like a 1 capsule deal, and it will be able to dock, and then it will be able to it'll be a reusable lander as such, so it won't have any sort of staging components or anything like that. So I'm going to get to work on designing that, and I will hope you guys enjoy the montage time warp sequence thing. So enjoy, and I'm gonna get to building. Well, as you can see, the launch did not work. I'm gonna have to think about a new launch vehicle. Yep. Alright, I'm trying to just save his life here just because I do not have an infinite supply of astronauts. And there's no parachute because this was not designed to ever come do a landing here on the ground. Well, I saved his life at least. Alright. Oh, I can't. Alright. How do I... Oh, recover vessel. There we go. Alright guys, so that was a failure. I got 0.1 science, which rounds down to nothing. Great, great, great. So basically I'm going to walk you through my design, because it didn't work. So this is the Selene Lift Mark 1. And on top of it here is my lander. It's got the docking port and the electronics and some science equipment and all that stuff, but very obviously it failed to meet expectations. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to completely get rid of this, and I'm going to build a much better lifter here based off of a different design. So back into the time lapse. Okay, guys, unfortunately, the little montage thing is ending here. So as you can see, if I don't know if you were able to read all the numbers, but I have started burning my lander fuel. I used up all of the stages of the lifter I built. I used up the little extra stage I had inserted in there, and I even started burning with my lifter stage, and I am in a very precarious 279 by 50 orbit. Not kind of where you want to be in these sort of situations. So what I am going to do is I'm going to whip around out here, and I need to bump this out a good little bit. So let me find my blue dot. There it is. Okay. And so, because I need to get myself in a stabler orbit here, and then I'm gonna need to come up with another item docked to this, and then take all of it to the Mun, because I do not have enough fuel for that currently. Nor do I have enough fuel once I get there. If I were to just go now to the Mun, I would not have enough fuel to go about doing my landing procedures. So let me just do a quick burn here. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's see here. I'm now in a 280 by 200. That's not bad. It's stable at least. I'm not gonna come crashing down or anything like that. So I'm going to point myself northward. Where's north? That's south. I suppose south could work. There's northward. Northward. And I'm going to engage my solar panels. There we go. Just kind of generally point towards the sun, so that it makes sure it will always have power and the whatnot. And I'm going to go ahead and open this docking port up, just because I don't think I'll be able to dock to that one easily. Although that one is probably the better one to do, so that I can dock to this. But we'll figure it out. So I need to head back to the Space Center, and I need to build another rocket and launch that one. So I'm going to cue the montage once more. Alright, hello guys, welcome back. So I've got my refueler up here, and I am doing my orbital maneuvers in order to meet up with the lander itself. So I've come around here and I've got an intersection. We're going to be 4.7 kilometers away, and I am going to be braking so that my relative target velocity is basically 0. So, but before I do that, I need to see what I've got for fuel. Alright, my fuel situation is dire, so I'm going to finish emptying out this tank. I've had to unfortunately empty 2 of the refueling tanks I brought with me just so that I would make the journey. So I'm going to bring my target velocity down to 0. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we are relatively close to each other. It's right over there. So let's see if I burn towards my target like this, I believe. I wish to get us a bit closer together. Let's see what that does. So here we are, we're going to be 3.2 kilometers away over there. So let's just whiz on in. And I'm going to be flipping myself around so that I can come to a stop. I still got 2 full fuel tanks, and I shouldn't be using too much fuel doing these docking maneuvers. But, so it is plenty of fuel. The fuel canisters on the actual lander themselves aren't that big. So let me just bring myself to a nice stop, a Rooney. 3, 2, 1. Yep, okay. Point myself back at it. Turn SAS off for now. We don't need it really. I could be using RCS. I have plenty of that, but now let's put the yellow dot on the pink dot. How about? There we go. So now we are moving towards it. So we've got a 2.1 kilometers up here. So we'll just drift in. We're headed for 2. Alright, we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. Fortunately, we're not moving very fast. So this will just be a lot of repeat. Move and repeat. Move and repeat. Okay. Our relative velocity is done. Right, maybe I do need SAS just so it will help stop me. Somebody stop me. Right, and yellow dot. Okay, now we're coming in. Yep, it says we're going to be within 0.5 kilometers. So I would say this is perfect. Let's just do a bit of time warping here. Yep. Alright. So as you can see, the closer we get, or our thing drifts away because we are trying to hit a very small point in space. And it's very hard to be precise in space. So we'll just burn a bit and slow down. Yeah, see, we got plenty of fuel, and we haven't even needed to switch over to RCS yet. So let's get closer again. Alright, we're drifting towards it again. Vaguely. 300, 200. We can see it at least. It's right there. Hello. Very quickly flip around here and come to a stop. Very quickly. Very quickly. Alright, so we are here. And I'm going to start using my RCS fuel. Whoa. So we are pointing our lights at it, as you can see. H, I believe, is forward with RCS. Yep, and N, it should be stop. Yes, okay. So basically what we need to do is put ourselves stopping. Is put ourselves basically right near it. And we need to open our docking hatch. And I'm going to point at it and then quickly switch to the other vehicle. Set as target. Give ourselves a little burn there. Slow us down, slow us down. Okay, SAS off. SAS off. Set as target. Alright, this is not good. SAS. Switch. SAS. Okay, set as target. And we want to flip around. Boosh. Alright. So I need to go this way. So that I can drift up in front of it. And now I need to point at it. And dock. Dock! Make with the dock. Come on. There we go! We did it! Woohoo! We've docked! Look at us go! Woohoo! Alright, so now that we've docked, we can begin the process of refueling. Let's see, which engines do I want to use to get to the moon? I think I'm going to use this engine. but I'm going to save the Mun journey for a different video. I'm sorry, guys. It's been quite a long time to get even this far, so next time we will most definitely be making a run for the Mun there. So, see you guys next time.